Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, August 1st, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is love is my vibration. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Welcome to August. Shocking. This year is just lightning fast by. And we have a full moon in the sign of Aquarius today. So I was sitting with Luce, not really sitting. I was laying my head on Luce before recording this, thinking about this full moon, and she was just purring up a storm, which was lovely, infusing me with good catty vibes, and just these messages of love just kept coming through, and then I started hearing the song Love is My Religion, except that it was singing Love is My Vibration. Ziggy Marley, I think. And that's a really good reminder for this full moon. Sometimes the word love can be so convoluted and confusing and triggering even. And yet I think it's one of the best words for us in our truest vibration. I believe that we are what we come from, and I believe whatever God, source, universe is a wellspring of love. Bliss, joy, ecstasy, happiness are also other words that tie into the energy of love. And with the full moon in Aquarius, which is linked to the sun in Leo, it's a call to recognize and utilize the vibrational energies. And as I've experienced in my life, that love vibration will take you anywhere. One of my favorite Rumi verses is, love is a bridge to you, between you and anything. Mimi paraphrasing. Love is the bridge between you and anything. Love is the guiding step that can take you where you truly want to go, where your soul is truly calling you. And it's a big energy that we're working with this summer. We always work with it during the Leo vibration, Leo energy, Leo season, but it's being drilled into us a little bit more this year. And this full moon is part of it. Now, the Sabin symbol, when I first read the Sabin symbol, I was a little uninspired by it, but it started to inspire me. The Luce purrs helped transform me to an inspired level. So, for this full moon, Aquarius, 9 degrees, it says a flag is seen turning into an eagle. And the keynote is the dynamic incorporation of new social values in individuals who exemplify the spiritual potential and greatest significance of these values. I'd like to look at the next one too. So we're at 9 degrees. The full moon's at 9 degrees, moving into the 10-degree range, right? The 10 one is a man who had for a time become the embodiment of a popular ideal is made to realize that as a person, he is not this ideal. So we have the flag turning into an eagle, and then we have a man realizing, I have portrayed myself as this. People see me as this, and yet I am this other thing. Both of these energies speak to me of transformation. I think we're in a obviously, we're in a big season of transformation in the world right now. Love is the leading edge of this transformation. Love in yourself, pouring love into the world, love into every facet of your life is a big part of what can lead this transformation in a way that serves you and serves the world. I think that this is going to recognize that we have been living in these ideals, right? These idealize the American dream, right? And yet we're recognizing that maybe that dream is not everybody's dream. Maybe you have another dream. That maybe your life path is different than a large portion of the world. I know. Here I am. And that it's okay. And that it's actually, gotta use the word they're giving me, it's actually pretty groovy. So, we want to recognize in this energy your authenticity, there we go. Your authenticity is love in action in the world. This is the transformation from a flag, which is a great symbol, to an eagle, which is an even better symbol, right? An even better energy to embody. Now, I also had to look at the Sabian symbol for Leo 9 degrees, which is glass blowers shape beautiful vases with their controlled breathing. The keynote, the need to involve one's most spiritual and vital energies in the creative act if it is to produce significant and beautiful new forms. So we're literally being told there, don't hold your breath. I love that song by Wookiefoot. Look that up. Don't hold your breath. We're being told how we can move through this process. Conscious breathing. Breathing in love. Breathing out anything else that needs to shift. So, this full moon has some beautiful process for us. Now, I also think this is preparation for Pluto moving back into Aquarius. That's not going to be happening until 2024. We're stuck with Pluto in Capricorn for the remainder of 2023. And yet, it's a reminder, your keyed inness to vibrational energy will make a world of difference. And when you can't get to that vibration, don't hold your breath, don't stress. Breathe through it, and you will find your way back to that which you come from, which is love. Now, the astro energies that are connecting into this full moon. The closest one that we actually have is a trine to Ceres. Ceres in Libra. Ceres representing the mother force, mother energy. Ceres in Libra. Love for others. Love for the relationships we are in. Holding space for their transformation. Breathing through their transformation. I know relationships right now can be a little bit of a challenge, being that we have this Venus retrograde. Can you be patient? Thank you, phone. I don't know if you heard that. Can you be patient? Ding, ding. Don't hold your breath. It doesn't happen overnight for you. It doesn't happen overnight for anybody else. We're all in this process together. Yeah, you may be 10 feet up there, but in your cha-cha, you may be 10 feet behind a little bit later. We all do the cha-cha at times. So that patience is important. We also have Mars and Jupiter feeding in, and Mars and Jupiter making a connection with each other. So Mars and Virgo taking action in the physical realm for our holy selves, showing that we love ourselves, showing that we can care for ourselves in this realm. Jupiter and Taurus reminding us your values, what you value, what you feed into, what you pay into, whether it's money or attention, that is important. Are your actions aligned with your values? That's part of becoming love. That's part of love being your vibration. So connecting into that energy will be supportive. Now, we do have a little clash. We have the moon squaring Jupiter. It's going to be a little bit later. But you may see some instances where the vibration you know is true for you is not aligning with where you have been paying your attention, where you've been paying your money. So recognize that. Even if you're not sure what the next step is, even just recognizing that is a step in the right direction. So keep your eyes open for where that alignment may need a little jiggling. We also have Mercury and Saturn in an opposition. So again, there's some push and pull in the energy today. Mercury bringing that focused awareness in Virgo, but Saturn in Pisces is like You may be focused on this in the physical, and yet there is this whole universe that's showing you something else. So the word that's coming to mind is congruency. Seeing where you can find your congruency in this. Your congruency, not the world's congruency, not the American dream congruency, your congruency. Finding that on the soul level, bringing that into the physical, being focused on that in the physical is part of this divine dance unfolding. This is also super moon energy. It's super electrical. Things have popped into my mind. So I learned semi-recently that one reason people can be so affected by the full moon is because it activates the parasites. And so I was like, well, you may find your parasites dancing tonight with this full moon energy. Full moon, super moon. Regardless if it's you, if it's the parasites, whatever it is, you are super activated and electrified in this energy. Use it for good, right? Card-wise, slow down, get grounded. Top of the cards. I also have the exhaustion card. Some people get hit like that with the full moon energy too. I used to be like the electrified person. Lately I'm like, can I take a nap now? So we have that. Take some time for silence. Take some time to tune into your love vibration. What is your love frequency? How is it ready to sound, debut itself right now? Not for the world, but just for yourself. How does this show up for you? Tune into that and let it fly. Let it fly a little. Here we have that mother energy, the Empress, creativity. This may be a call to get creative in this energy, to lend that vibration towards creativity in your life. Creative writing, dancing, singing, music, art. Get a little creative. Food. Infuse your world with your creativity and infuse that creativity with your individual expression of love. And finally, intensity. What's a full moon without some intensity? Full moons bring through the feels. Aquarius isn't really too keen on going into the feeling place, and yet Aquarius definitely has the potential of letting it rip. There may be some places where you need to let it rip so that you can access that love vibration. But I also love this card because it is, in opposition to this, it is moving at the speed of light towards love, towards the light. So some of us moving there a little slow. Some of us are here in the intensity. It's a cha-cha. What can I say? We're all walking each other home. So I'm going to leave that here for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And remember who you are. Namaste.